What's this? Isn't nothing sacred? So listen, a lot of people would probably hear that and go, "Oh, it could be super negative." I don't know about this actually. Scott Derrickson is set to direct a Labyrinth sequel, which is for TriStar Pictures. Maggie Levin is going to write the script. Now, I really don't know what to make of this. Does it need a sequel, first and foremost? Probably not. I don't think it needs a sequel. Will it have any of the original charm? Maybe, if they get the Hensons back. Which I don't know whether it's confirmed or not. And also, as well, this is for Hulu. So it's kind of like a why? Why even bother? Maybe this is kind of profiteering off the back end of... I say profiteering, but maybe it's trying to profit off the back end of the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. Which, I tell you what, if they are doing this with the Jim Henson Company, maybe that throws out that sequel plans, because how are you going to do them both? The puppetry work takes years, so it takes a really long time to do all of that. So, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. We'll get into the report. This is from Deadline. Before we do, ladies and gents, hey, welcome. I'm Mr. H. Thanks for joining the channel. Click like, share, all of that good stuff, and also hit subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the world of pop culture, movie news, and my thoughts on the industry, I guess. Now, let's check it out, right? Scott Derrickson, formerly of Doctor Strange 2, but has went over here now. What a weird role to move to. Or movie to move to. So, exclusive. Scott Derrickson, who passed on reprising as director on Doctor Strange 2, over creative differences. That, a bit misleading, that, isn't it? Who passed on reprising. I mean, he was probably let go. Like, I mean, it's not... It wasn't like, oh, sorry, you know, that multi-million-dollar film franchise. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Cheers. And he's still executive producing, so he's still around. But he's found a new fantasy franchise to take on. He has been set by TriStar Pictures, which they don't really do anything anymore either, to direct the sequel to Jim Henson's Labyrinth. Maggie Levin, who wrote and directed Into the Dark and My Valentine for Hulu, will write the script. Okay, sorry. So it's not for Hulu. I stand completely corrected. I breezed over this, and that's the part which kind of confused me. Now, Maggie Levin. Let's have a look at Maggie Levin, shall we? So, Maggie Levin. Who is Maggie Levin? And has she done anything particularly interesting? Is she good? Because this is what's important, right? She's only one piece of the pie. Now, in terms of her IMDb, Maggie Levin is a screenwriter and director with rock and roll roots. She's the creator of a live club production called The Rocky Horror Hipster Show. And co-creator of Chicks Who Script. What? Chicks Who Script. Right, okay. No worries. A podcast about women in entertainment. Maggie's directing credits include Friendless 5 and the VR film Vane. Interesting, so sort of a pioneer, I guess, in some regard. Now, what has she written? What has she done? Let's dive in, because this is important. We don't care too much about her directing. She's not going to be directing. But let's check out her writing credits, because again, this is what's important. Now, fairly new to the scene, 2014. That is baby in the industry. So, Lovesick, Wheels, Faye, Vane, This Party Sucks, Take Your Birth Control, Miss 2059, did a bit of a TV series, Diva, and then Into the Dark, so written by one episode. So she's not really done anything. Now, I'm not familiar with these shorts. They might be absolutely fantastic. But she's very diverse. She's very, very diverse. And everything else is very much just short stuff. And I've got nothing against shorts. I'm making my own short film, actually. Funnily enough, good segue. Link down below in the description box is the GoFundMe. If you donate $5 or more, you're in for a chance of winning a movie prop, a weapon. custom made, one of one, handmade. So yeah, I've got nothing against short films, but this is well, I mean, it's Labyrinth, isn't it? Like, you know, what a large property to be given, I guess. But I tell you what, this is good. How fantastic that people are being given the opportunities to do that. You know, she's relatively a noob. Noob? I sound very old saying that. She's relatively new, isn't she? She's relatively a baby in the industry. So it's good to see that they are actually giving people the shot. Now, obviously, the 1986 original starred David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly, and has maintained a cult status for over 3 decades, leading to tie-in novels and comic books, video games, perennial screenings, and even an annual fan masquerade ball. That sounds bloody epic, doesn't it? Which is considered one of the largest in the world. That's super cool. And as with all of these things, because like I think you're either in one or two camps, like Labyrinth or I Am Legend. Is it I Am Legend or Legend? Ah, no. Which one is it? Legend. I think it's just Legend. You know, Tom Cruise, Tim Curry, massive Red Devil, epic. I think that's Legend. I'm pretty sure it's Legend. I Am Legend is the Will Smith one, isn't it? So anyway, I think you're in one of two camps, like Labyrinth or I Am Legend. Oh fuck! Oh my god, get my bloody words out. But I really do appreciate all of this. The Jim Henson puppetry works fantastic. I really, really loved Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. It was good to see it all come back. It was just like, you know, fairy tale come to life again. So I'm all for this. Scott Derrickson's good. He's an interesting pick. And I do think, you know, whether it's Legend or Labyrinth, that with these properties you teeter on the edge of a form of horror. You know, like seeing these giant monsters walking around, there definitely has to be an air of, you know, horror to it to a degree, especially in Legend. Can you believe it? If I'm saying this wrong, goddamn. So, you know, Scott Derrickson is a very interesting pick. He is an interesting pick for it. I don't hate it. And yeah, so here we go. The Henson Company is working on it, right? So we've got Lisa Henson of the Jim Henson Company is producing, and we get Brian Henson is executive producing. Now, that concerns me only for my selfishness for the other properties that are coming out, or that I want to come out, i.e. Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance sequel. Because if they're doing this, god damn, this is so much work. But also, I'm flip-flopping around. How good that the Henson Company's back in action properly. So good. I love it. I'm super happy to see that the Henson Company's back in action properly with everything. So good. Now, Derrickson is executive producing with his frequent collaborator C. Robert Cargill. Blanca Lister, SVP of feature film production for Henson, is shepherding the project for the Jim Henson Company. Callum Allen is supervising with Nicole Brown on behalf of TriStar Pictures, and Derrickson is represented by WME, Brillstein Entertainment Partners, and Zifron Brittenham. And again, same sort of people like Levin by WME, Brillstein, and Gang Tire. So good, I guess. Like, you know, I think this is interesting, but I think this could definitely go one of two ways. And also, is this Hollywood creativity or not? Not really. You know, and it's not Hollywood creativity, is it? You know, people are bored of sequels to super old things, or reboots of super old things, or even reboots of new bloody things. But could this be good? Could this have some certain charm? Some, what is it? Je ne sais quoi. I think this could be... I'm slowly losing my mind here, aren't I? I need to get out of the house. I think this could be good. I think this has got potential, but I definitely feel like it's 50-50. It can flip-flop either way. What do you guys think? Do you think this is too sacred to touch? Let me know down below in the comment section. For me, personally, one or two ways. I think it's got the right ingredients. I think it's good that Maggie is being given a chance. Someone who's not really written much in the past, but clearly what she's written has impressed people. So, and Scott Derrickson's good. Like, he's not bad. So I'm looking forward to this. I guess I will wait with anticipation and bated breath for some news and updates. So if you want that, hey, hit subscribe. Stay up to date on all of that. Thank you so much though, guys. Take care.